days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consumed by thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved legs, pedicure toes, with the sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by just cuspids, sizes, canines and molars, smiling for your love as you bathe in the solar.
And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn, it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on some L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J-D Dub. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun? And shake right to left, cause I love the long. Sun shining on you, and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long. Sun shining on you, and our energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. And I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. Yeah. And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so. On the day with some sunshine. You give me so sunshine. Ain't got nothing to do but wanna be with you.
I hope I get pitch first because I suck at batting.
Come get your sunshine.
Yeah, pick the first. I start. Pick the first nigga, X.
Yeah.
That's how I start. Shohei Ohtani, nigga, at the Chino, nigga.
Yeah.
You back first, nigga. You picked him to first, bro.
And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta.
Oh.
Just electric.
Wait, how do I hit again?
That fastball is no joke.
Yeah, like
he
that.
can move it around the zone, and
Yeah.
it's not uncommon to
I
see him
remember.
have a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type
Yeah, I'm
of guy that
tracking
allows
this
the
now,
entire
man.
team to wake up feeling confident.
That was close, right? That was close. That was close. It's alright, I can see it. It's alright. Oh, that's what you're doing.
Knowing he's taking the mound, Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Late on that fastball.
How am I supposed to hit that?
Stays alive.
See it.
I'm
See
seeing it.
Look at it. You don't gotta swing at every pitch.
Struck him
Oh.
out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Damn.
Dave Roberts lineup
That
for the Los
sucks.
Angeles Dodgers.
It's alright, it's alright. I still got hope. I still got hope, right? I was hit. That was a hit. Come on, bro. You know the no.
Just look that hit the board. Really, you don't gotta
Swing and a miss,
Oh,
and that's
I
strike
didn't mean
two.
to swing.
Good job to fight that one off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
You
To
don't gotta
third.
swing that.
And foul ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Oh, kind of weird.
God
Weird
damn.
swing on that strikeout. It's just a
You're
slider
hitting my
there. A
ass
lot of the plate, I'd say,
out.
very
Oh, what
No.
the fuck you saying,
I
man?
think he just
No,
gave up on it way
Diddy.
too early, and by the
You
time he
always thinking
realized it was
Diddy-ness,
dropping into the
bro.
zone, he just fires off a really poor swing. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count.
I'm not good at
0-2.
this
All
game.
4
Trying
pitches
to
in
do
play
my
right here,
best.
partner.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game.
No, that is. I'm actually trying. Only if you know how hard it was. Yep.
When you press some out. I think he probably gonna have
Inside, just missed.
That was that a thing?
This one chopped on the ground, but
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't turn the thing on.
and that misses. 2-1. Lindor swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And foul ball. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Juan Soto now. And it's fouled away. Ohtani, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
Inside, ball one.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point,
he won't get there. That should be extra bases. Soto round second, heads for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job.
Ouch, that one got him.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's Luis Robert.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Pitch misses, ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge. Back here in Queens, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Will Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Here comes the 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Max Muncy at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Back here at Citi Field. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. That one hit the knees for a strike. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here is Marcus Semien. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. No throw. Safe at second. Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect. Batting 8, right fielder, Carson Bench.
First and second, no outs. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Swings over the top of that one. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as this.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Lindor can't hold up, and that's a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan.
Now it's Juan Soto.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to the left,
ball's foul.
And it goes just foul. Late with the swing there.
You know, Booth, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. Outside low, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Polanco in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
1-2 here.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere and it's not foul.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles under this one, and the inning is over. Back here in Queens, start of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Another one. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Tucker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 down, nobody on.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Citi Field. Bottom 4, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Marcus Semien. He reached on a walk his first time. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Benj now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Smith stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of it.
It appears Dave Roberts.
For the Dodgers, number 49.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Check swing called strike. Going to count 1-2. Now one missed. And there's a ball. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for New York, Juan Soto. Taps softly to the right side. Freeland whips it to first. Inning over. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
The Mets up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now Alex Freeland. First pitch swinging. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. In the dirt. Alvarez to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. In the dirt, blocked. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Luis Robert now. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one way outside. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Brett Beatty. Up and in, and that's ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. That one hit to right. Tucker gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. Carson Benj will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings through that.
These hitters have been very aggressive.
Now. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Singing, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
The 0-2. And that one missing low.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
For the Mets, number 30, Luke Weaver.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That does it. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. Back to the top of the order now. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one ripped, but foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's a 1-1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out. Back here at Citi Field. We go to the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Weaver, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And there's one away. Here's Max Muncy. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail on to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 down.
Up next.
So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Strike two. That one is upstairs. Out of bounds right side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 away.
Up next for the
2 down,
Mets.
bases empty. Luis Robert Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Gets the Mets back here in Queens. All set to start the 9th in this one. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
As I sit in my b-boy stance, with flip-flops and socks, and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking to the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions. The
Pope and his folks got us under a scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver or you went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of ore. Two things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil. But we're constricted on my soul that they call.